Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you've had a good time over Christmas and you've indulged with every kind of food and drink you can grab your hands on. But obviously now is the time to get back into the gym, set those fitness resolutions for the summer and sweat it all out. I have set myself a few goals, but one in particular is to record and upload at least one video a week with content that I hope you guys will take something of value from. Today is day one, and the topic we're going to talk about is something that I think was going to benefit you guys massively when it comes to nutrition. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think, and let's get it started. Today's topic is going to be on glycemic index and glycemic loads. Now, I know those words sound quite academic and quite technical, but actually once they're explained, they are quite easy to understand. Glycemic index refers to how fast your body breaks down carbohydrates and increase the level of glucose in your blood. The way it's calculated is on a scale of 0 to 100. So the more sugar contained in your food, the higher on the scale is going to appear. Simple sugars like sweets, fruit juices and crisps are considered to be a high glycemic food, as they're digested and absorbed really quickly into the bloodstream to give you a sudden spike in energy levels. Now, they don't tend to last any longer than an hour, and once you crash, you feel more hungry and crave even more sugar. Complex carbohydrates like brown pasta, brown rice and lentils are considered to be a low glycemic food, as they're digested and absorbed a lot slower into the bloodstream, giving you a gradual increase in sugar levels for a longer period of time. Now, this is where it gets a little bit complicated and confusing, because the way that the glycemic index chart is calculated is already predetermined by scientists. So what they've done is they've taken 50 grams of available carbohydrates in every single food that we eat. And what they've done is they've consumed it and seen how fast it's elevated their sugar levels. Depending on how high or how low it's raised them will determine where it falls on the GI scale. Now, there are certain foods that we consume that you would never ever have 50 grams of. This is why they've come up with the glycemic loads, because it goes off the portion size of the food that you're having rather than a predetermined figure on a GI scale. For example, let's take watermelon. Watermelon scores really high on the GI scale because per 50 grams it contains a lot of sugar. Now, if we went off the portion size that we're actually going to consume, let's say in this instance it's 1 cup of diced watermelon, which is actually a recommended serving. It only contains 11 grams of carbs. Now, to work out the glycemic load, all we do is take the amount of carbohydrates that we're actually going to consume, which in this case is 11 grams, times it by our GI value and divide it by 100, which will give us a glycemic load of 7.92. That puts us at the lower end of the glycemic load scale. What I want you guys to take from this video is when it comes to losing weight, it's not necessarily about what you eat, but it's how much of it you eat. It's all about portion control and eating at the right times. Throughout the day, you want to stick to low GI foods that keep your energy levels topped up for a long period of time. You want to avoid any sort of high GI types of food unless it's before or after your workout when your energy levels are at its highest. You want to drink plenty of water and exercise regularly. Most importantly, you want to stay consistent. If you're consistent, you'll succeed. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.